10 things rich people do that poor don't. Are you also wondering why you don't get rich despite all your hard work? If yes, then you have just landed on the right video. Getting rich is a dream of every single person in the world, but not all are able to achieve that. Ever wonder why? Many people speculate that all the super rich people inherit their wealth from their family, but that's completely not the case. You will be shocked to know that out of the 80 most wealthiest people in the world, only 11 inherited the wealth, while the rest were just like us, dreaming of sleeping with money all around them. Their determination and hard work helped them to fulfill their dreams. Let's get straight to the breakdown of all the amazing things the rich people do that the poor don't. Also, don't mind grabbing some snacks as we're going to make some shocking revelations. 10. Associate themselves with positive people. You all might have heard that one is recognized by the company one keeps. Well, we can't seem to deny the fact too. Surrounding yourself with positive and encouraging people will help you grow both spiritually and financially. And that's exactly what rich people do. Having complaining people around you will make you feel down and talentless. Continuous talks about how bad the government is performing, and there is no hope that will dim your light. Rich people understand the true meaning of attitude is everything. Not only that, having pals around you that talk about positive things and opportunities will stimulate you to have a billionaire mindset. That's the only reason why immigrants are more self-made millionaires and successful as compared to US citizens. 9. Focus on opportunities. Rich people never make lame excuses, even if they're not successful in the start. Making excuses is a big sign of failure, and failure is a word unknown to the rich people. Focusing on obstacles will lead you nowhere. There's always a light in the dark, and that's what poor people don't understand. For example, there was a craft maker who found himself in a town trying to sell his crafts and paintings. He waited for a while, but got no customers and ended up giving it all up in frustration. While leaving, he saw another artist and told him that no one in the town even bothers to buy paintings, and he was the only artist in the town. The new artist felt so optimistic and enthusiastic. He found the no other artist in town opportunistic and decided to sell one painting per house in the town. His optimistic nature made him a well-known and richest person in the town. Just like him, rich people also ignore the obstacles and focus on good things. 8. Prefer net worth over income. Are you also one of those people who prefer hourly wages? Well, that's where you are doing it all wrong. Rich people don't like the idea of getting paid per hour. Instead, focusing on the net worth is their ultimate goal. And it does make sense too. You might make a lot of money by getting paid per hour, but most of these people find themselves broke by the end of the month. Ever wonder why? Well, the skill to keep and save money is what makes the difference. Focusing on net income helps the rich people not only make better investments, but also promises them a bright and secure future. 7. Rich don't disclose everything. Not everyone you shake your hand with is your friend. Rich people have this idea deeply rooted in their minds. Showcasing your achievements in front of everyone might not end well for you. Rich people believe that many people hang around them to learn the strategy of raising a multi-million-dollar empire, and they are also capable of stealing their innovative ideas. They prefer to keep things to themselves and not disclose everything, even in front of their close people. Poor people, on the other hand, can't help themselves but boast off every achievement they make. Just like Winklevoss brothers sued Mark Zuckerberg for stealing the idea of Facebook from them. Do you guys think Mark really stole the idea? Let us know in the comments section. 6. Not vague about their goal. Another thing we have on the list is certainly about goal. Rich people know what they want to achieve. Not only that, but they also make a diary where they write down all the goals related to their finances, income, or even the plan for the next 5 years. They set measurable and quantifiable goals, and that's what makes them stand out from the rest of the poor people. On top of that, they also make sure to go through the to-do list daily to keep themselves motivated. According to research, 62% of the rich people focus on their goal every single day, as compared to the poor people who don't even mind writing them down. 5. Keep themselves updated. Do you keep yourself updated with all the new inventions in education? Well, if not, then this is the time for you to change the way you live. Rich people have a mindset that they don't know anything. Only with that attitude, you can excel in your life. Life is a continuous process of learning and growing. Most middle-class people think that working hard to earn a degree is more than enough for them to live a successful life. They might get the degree, but will never end up playing in riches. The rich people believe in, the more you learn, the more you grow. Not only that, the rich people never hesitate to learn new things and don't feel insulted to ask for anything that they don't know. On the other hand, poor people feel humiliated if they ask for something that they don't know. Poor people pretend that they know everything, but there is always a room for improvement. 4. Rich don't like to choose. You will be shocked to know that only the 1% richest of the world control almost 48% of the world's wealth. Quite unbelievable, right? However, this 1% of the world don't like to settle for less. You all might have heard about the term opportunity cost, which means in order to choose one thing, you will have to lose another. But rich people think both, unlike the poor people who think either. But rich people think both, unlike the poor people who think either or. Let's suppose that you have $20 and want to buy both coffee and cake, but you ended up choosing coffee and leaving the cake. That's exactly what poor people do. They think that a certain amount of money can only be spent on one thing or another. They don't think of another way to get both within the same budget. The rich person, on the other hand, might buy a pack of nuggets for $20 and sell each of them separately for a higher price and get both coffee and cake. With only this mindset, you can become a part of the 1%. 3. Rich people love to socialize. If you are one of those people who like to stay in and not expand their circles and think of becoming rich, then you might be at a loss. Who doesn't love to socialize? But we guess the rich people love it the most. Having contacts and connections at various platforms can get you to many places. That's the only reason that the rich people arrange so many parties and gatherings to socialize and keep everyone aware of their skills. Not only that, but rich people also love to promote themselves. After all, they reached that level by selling themselves, didn't they? Poor people lack that confidence and hesitate to tell people about the things they're good at and say goodbye to the idea of becoming wealthy. Wealthy people stay confident and are incredible salesmen too. They know how to sell their idea and, at the very least, sell themselves. 2. Take risks. According to most successful people, life is all about taking risks. You will never know what awaits you if you're not willing to take a risk. Most people become rich by taking huge risks, even if it means losing everything they have. But these risks are not reckless and uncalculated. The rich people believe that with every risk comes a reward, but they always know what they stand to lose if they fail to achieve the reward. Poor people, on the other hand, avoid taking risks, and those who do take the reckless ones. In the end, they find themselves nothing but broke. Rich people always build a contingency plan to make sure that they face minimum loss, just in case if odds are not in their favor. 1. Prioritize themselves. You all might be thinking that rich people make a lot of donations and charities, so they might not prioritize themselves. Well, that's completely not the case. We can't deny that there are some rich people as well who are selfish to the core and don't find it in their heart to help others, but all 5 fingers are not the same. Many of them donate a huge part of their income to different charities and programs. Just like Bill Gates and many more. However, they make sure to take care of themselves first. Most of the poor people think that if they are earning more than they require, they need to help the world. But they neglect themselves in the spite of donating and helping others. Donating and charity are good, but not good enough if you don't think about yourself first. Conclusion. Well, indeed, money can't buy happiness and peace, but it can for sure make your life much more comfortable and luxurious. Everyone has the capability to do the impossible. One only needs to explore his true skills and talents and make great use of them too. It doesn't matter if you're born in a poor family or have failed so many times. All that matters is your determination and smart work. Try to follow all the things mentioned above in your day-to-day life, and surely you will achieve what you want. With that, it's time for us to say goodbye. But don't be sad, as we will be back with another amazing video soon. Also, don't forget to smash the subscribe and bell icons to get updated whenever I upload a new video. See you all soon. Thanks for watching.